I just always thought it would be really neat to have a golf course. We were growing sod, so I had a background in growing grass. I had a neighbor of mine. He had asked me if he could go on the sod farm and hit golf balls on Saturday afternoon. It didn't take too long before he asked me if he could have several friends join him. And what they would do is they would just hit the ball, go find the ball, and hit it in a different direction. There was no formal layout, but I got very, very curious because he was so successful in drawing this crowd of guys on Saturday or Sunday afternoon that would just go up there and play what we called cow pasture golf. In 1994, we opened up the driving range, and it was very well received. And they encouraged me to put in a short 9-hole par 3 course where all the holes would be 100 yards or less. Apparently, they were all having trouble with what is referred to as the short game when they were playing golf on a regulation length course. It didn't take too much longer before I was inspired to take the balance of the land, which had been the sod farm, and put in a full-length regulation 9-hole course. And we have been operating it as 2 independent golf courses plus the driving range ever since that time. The first house that we're sitting on the front porch of was the dwelling of a tenant family on the adjoining farm. I purchased it and had it moved to its current location for the use of an office. I vividly remember that there was a husband and wife that raised 8 children in this house. This was constructed approximately in 1922 or 23. The red brick structure was a dwelling. My father bought that farm in 1955. I have seen photographs of that house from back in the 40s prior to my father purchasing that, where all 4 of the walls were standing, but unfortunately the roof was sagging significantly. Miss Elsie Cox was born in that house. A former county commissioner by the name of Arthur Jones was also born in that house. The location of that house on Ridge Road was interesting because it gave the occupants of the house a view of the steamboat coming up the river that was about to make a landing at Lower Marlboro.